my sweeties. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. Hey, come along with me. We're going to do this Hello Summer pendant here from New Craft Day. Thank you so much, New Craft Day. And thank you for joining in with me to come see me try to get some of this done. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it all done. Let's just see what happens. But first, I want you to go over to Debbie Gets Crafty whenever you finish this video here and show her some crafty love. We are doing a collaboration where we're both doing off the canvas items. Yay! Off the canvas items. I'm doing a summer theme. Why not? I've got tons of these things to get done. I am working today on the number 7, which happens to be on the thong part here on each of these flip-flops. So we're going to work on that, and if we are lucky, we might get some of the specials done, maybe all of the specials done. I might just do an extended version. Just come along with me. Let me bring you close and let's see what we can get done. All right. This is a cute yellow. Let me bring it up. I call it ginger ale. It's a kind of a ginger ale color. Really cute. And that's what I call this pendant. It's really cute, I have to admit. And fun to work on. It's fun to work on. I'm doing batch filming, so I'm really doing this on a Sunday afternoon. I hope everyone is well. I'm all right. I think I'm getting a little bit of a headache, and it's probably because rain might be moving in. When that barometric pressure does a dipsy doodle, my head says, oh. But that's okay. I think I woke up this morning and I had the worst little sore throat going on. I use a CPAP, so I'm going, my mouth was so dry it was crazy. That thing was just a blowing. I'm like, good grief. And yes, I have snored in my CPAP. How many people have not snored in their CPAP? How many people do wear a CPAP? Curious minds want to know. So, how many of you have gone over to Debbie Gets Crafty? I'm trying to get her up, help her get up to 1,000 subscribers. We want to see her make it happen. Want to see you guys help her. I know you will. I know you will, because you just do that. You're so sweet. All of the community out there is fabulous. Love you guys so, so much. It's a wonderful community. All right, let's see if I can move this some way where I don't have it going light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. Not sure what causes that. I wish I knew. Maybe I need to ask YouTube. Or Google. How many people have an Alexa that they talk to? I think my son gave me one that I conveniently or inconveniently, I don't know, unplugged. I'm like, nope, we're not having that. Each time I talked, it's like it started up. I'm like, I'm not going to have you listen to everything I say. I felt like I was being watched. I definitely knew I was being recorded, so I'm like, nope, not having that in my house. Nope. I can just as easily turn my music on myself. It's bad enough that my phone listens to me. Don't you, phone? I had to ask. I'm surprised it didn't go, yep. Because every time my husband and I have a conversation, whether we're here or in the car or wherever, we have a conversation about a particular topic, all of a sudden, all of the news or anything that pops up, like ads, center around that topic. Do you think that's a coinkydink? I don't. They're listening. You talk about Big Brother. I wouldn't be surprised. But I don't want to get into all that. That'll get me all riled up. That's not a good idea. All right, let me get over here. See if I can get these down here done without all that craziness. Can't put my pen really in the well, at least you can see me. Hey. These are really cute little flip-flops. I'm not a big fan of flip-flops. I think I've told the story before about me falling and I was wearing flip-flops. Broke my ankle in 3 places. Had to have surgery. It was bad, but I tell you, yeah, the 2 things I remember is hitting high C. I screamed high C. And I don't mean I screamed high C. I mean I screamed high C. In other words, my voice went to high C and the whole neighborhood came out to help. Yes. How embarrassing. Not only did I have the crowd that was with me, we were unloading after a week at Disney World. Yeah, we had the neighborhood come out. They took me away in an ambulance. They got me there to the hospital. The doctor was in there looking at me, and they had given me some medicine. And then he came over and he said, "Did you feel that?" I'm like, "What?" Because they'd given me morphine. I was like, "Oh, yeah. Oh, my, yeah. Uh-huh." Like, "Nope, don't feel a thing." "What did you do?" He said, "I moved your foot over." I'm like, "Okay. I want more of that whenever. You just keep it coming, baby." That was good stuff. So thank goodness for that I didn't feel any pain. Oh my gracious. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Do you see that? Do you see that? I missed those. Those 4 right there. That's bad. I'm going to put that right there so hopefully I don't lose my focus. And I'm going to slip in here. We're going to fill in these 4 threes that we missed yesterday. I missed them yesterday. Come here. Awesome. All right, we're good there. Sometimes I like going ahead and getting what you missed. That way you don't miss it again. Gotta get it filled in. How many people have seen Diamond Grandma's new baby? She got a new baby. She got a new dog. He's so cute. He's black and white, and he's a Maltese. And she named him Oreo. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. He's so cute. He's just a little puppy. He's just the cutest thing. And he was just 1, and he's like, "I'm scared. I don't know where I am." She had put him down. He was like, "I want you to hold me." So she had to pick him back up. It was so cute. I'm glad she found a puppy. That's going to help her with her grieving over her last baby. I'm still missing my Starsky, but yeah, I didn't show my husband the picture of the cat I saw at the Humane Society. Oh my gosh, this cat was really pretty. Her name is Lavender, although I wouldn't keep her name that if I got her. But her name is Lavender, and she was just a very beautiful cat. She was different colors in her face, and that's all they showed was her face. Well, I believe she was like 5 years old. They said that she was just a little bit shy, and she would need just a little bit of, understanding about that, but she would come around once she got used to everything. Got used to you, and I'm like, well, I'm hoping that if I came near her, that maybe she would warm up to me. But then I thought to myself, I can't have a cat right now. I wish I could. But no, it's not time. But that doesn't make me miss my Starsky any less. I miss him so much. Ooh, it seems to be getting a little cloudy out, and I'm seeing the breeze through the trees. The trees are getting breezy. So my hubby's still here. I was going to ask my hubby a question. He's probably reading. I'm going to bug him. So I asked you about your favorite vacation. Now I'm going to ask you this. Tell me about your favorite band.
You know who my favorite
I
band
want you to
is.
tell everybody about your favorite band. Who do you like the best?
I grew up in an era where music was changing. I was born in 1951, so when I reached an age where I started getting interested in music, which is usually around 12 years old or so, the music was changing. Rock and roll was starting to come around. Of course, Elvis was big. Buddy Holly had gotten big, but he had gotten killed in a plane crash. And I wasn't really big into, for some reason, I wasn't big into those artists. I mean, the music was okay. Elvis was very popular, but I have always liked music that had harmony in it. And so in the 60s, a band came about that mixed rock and roll with beautiful harmonies. And if you haven't already guessed, that band was the Beach Boys. And I love the fact that they had like a garage band sound with the surf rock guitars,
Yeah.
but they had layered vocals, and it just caught my ear. And the first Beach Boys song that I ever really heard was a song my dad brought home, the 45 RPM single, and put it on. He said, I heard this song on the radio, and I just think it's fantastic.
Wow.
And it was a ballad. It wasn't a rock and roll song at all. It was a ballad. And if anybody knows the Beach Boys, they may have heard of this song. It's called In My Room. And it featured 5-part harmony, and it was just a really beautiful song about, the singer was obviously somebody that was maybe introverted, and his room was his refuge, and I think when you're a teenager, sometimes you do need to just have your own space.
Right, and everybody can relate to that.
Right, and just listening to the lyrics of that song, even today when I hear that, it's my favorite Beach Boys song probably, although there's really a lot of songs I probably say as my favorite depending on my mood at the time. But so I really got into the Beach Boys, and of course that was before the Beatles came out. Now the Beatles came out around 1964, and I liked their music and still do. But I've just always been a Beach Boys fan, and I've read everything there is to read about them. I've been to, I don't know how many,
countless
over the years. Yeah.
Countless concerts.
Also went to many Brian Wilson concerts. Brian Wilson was one of the founders, and he's been credited with being, the foundation of the band. He wrote most of their songs. He also produced the records in the early days. He arranged the vocal harmonies. He assembled musicians to record the backing tracks. I mean, he really did it all. And he's considered by many people to be a musical genius, because he structured chords and melodies that were unique to the time. And I'm not a musician, but I've read that many people say that the way he put his songs together was groundbreaking, and that set the tone for many other people to follow. So
he says he's not a musician, but he can play the drums.
We had a garage band in 1966. Some neighbors and I got together, and I met a fella that played pretty good lead guitar, and then there was another member of the band that played rhythm guitar, and it happened to be a female. And it was unusual at that time to have a rock band with a female in it.
Cool.
But she was quite talented. She could sing, and both our lead guitarist and her wrote songs. We did some did a lot of original stuff as well as a lot of cover stuff. So obviously, we did Beatle covers. The Monkees had gotten big by then. We did songs by the Monkees. We did a lot of the stuff from British Invasion, Dave Clark 5, some Rolling Stones, stuff like that.
Nice.
But anyways, it was a fun time, and I played drums, but I didn't take formal lessons. I just kind of grew up around music. My aunt was a really good musician. She played piano. She also wrote songs. My uncle was a bass player. My mom and my aunt were in a trio way back in the 40s, and they sang songs on the radio with a cousin.
Oh, they sang beautifully. I saw videos of that.
Kind of like in the Andrews Sisters. If
Yeah.
anybody knows who the Andrews Sisters are, kind of in that type
Yes,
of
we're dating ourselves.
genre. Oh, yeah. So, oftentimes on the weekends, we'd go over to my aunt's house and sit around the piano and sing songs and stuff. And I would, they had a small snare drum, and they had some bongos and
Oh, cool.
different percussion things that I would play. And I was about 10 years old at the time, and I took to it pretty good. So when we moved to North Carolina from New Hampshire, one of the first things my parents did was they bought me a drum set. And
Wow.
I started playing drums. And, like I said, the girl across the street, her name was Sandy. She heard me playing drums one day and came over and said, "Hey, you play pretty good." And she says, "I've been playing with a guy down the road who plays guitar. We want to put a band together. Would you like to join us?" So it was fun. And it was just a trio. But so that was good. But yeah, the Beach Boys, you asked me my favorite band, and even today, today I was listening to some of their songs again. You go to a Beach Boy concert and they would play like maybe 35 songs, and every one of them was a song you recognize and you realize that was a hit song. So it was, they had quite a string of hits through the years, and they're still popular today.
I love the Beach Boys.
Yeah. And if anybody hasn't seen it, there's a special documentary on Disney Plus about the Beach Boys. And for hardcore fans like myself, there's not really much information that I didn't already know, but it was interesting. I enjoyed the documentary, and if anybody would be interested and has access to Disney Plus, it's about a 2-hour show. It's fun to watch.
Nice. Well, that's cool.
Who is your favorite band, Trisha? Why don't you tell everybody who your favorite band is and why?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. Who is my favorite? Who is my favorite artist? I'm not really stuck on band. I was into the Mavericks for a long, long time. I loved the Beatles, of course. Beach Boys, of course. Who else? I liked Mamas and the Papas.
What about ELO?
Let's see. Well, of course, ELO.
Well, tell me
The
about
reason
it.
why I love ELO. All right.
They may not know.
Growing
Tell
up,
me what it is.
ELO stands for Electric Light Orchestra. If you've never heard of Electric Light Orchestra, maybe you should check them out on YouTube Music. But yes, I grew up and I didn't have a lot of money, and my brother had gotten all these albums of different bands and whatever, so I just borrowed his, and that's how I got into a love affair with Jeff Lynne of ELO. I love Jeff Lynne. They are doing, they're on a farewell, I can't say the word, farewell tour. This is their last tour that they're going to be doing. It took forever and a day for anybody to convince Jeff Lynne to get out and actually tour. And so they've been going gangbusters for a while. And I'm so excited that they did. And yeah, it's been great. So ELO has been wonderful. Other artists I even like country. Now, if you've ever heard of Florida Georgia Line, I love Brian Kelly. He's gone off on a solo career, and I love his music. He's come out with a new album. So, y'all take a listen to him. Who else do I like? Trying to think who I normally. Oh, yeah, Creedence Clearwater. Love them. I love ABBA. Believe it or not, talking about going one way and then going another. ABBA. Love ABBA. That's one reason why I love the movie Mamma Mia so much. As they do ABBA songs, and I just love ABBA. I can't help it. I love a lot of things. There are actually gospel songs that I like. The Gaither Trio. Well, they're more than a trio now. The Gaither Vocal Band, excuse me. They were always fun, and I always like to watch their videos with my mom. All right, so we are at 22:58. We're just about to 23 minutes. Let me just take a peruse. Looks like I have just finished all of the 7s. So what I'm on now is special. So instead of going ahead and doing special Saturday like I had thought about doing, I'm going to go ahead and extend this version out for Friday. And I'm going to work on the special. So I'm going to start with A. Let me find A. All right. I just go ahead and use my multiplacer to place these. We're going to slap these puppets down. Ooh, that one's going to go out there. It's going to look really cute. I like it. These are very pretty, very yellow. I got some down here as well. I got to turn some over. Ah! They're sticky, I tell you. They're sticky. Yeah, growing up with Creedence Clearwater Revival.
John Fogerty.
Love John Fogerty now. He is cool. And those are E's. Let's see, we got A's over here. Let's do these A's. You would think that this yellow would get lost on this orange flip-flop. But they've got a lot of... Hello? They've got a lot of yellow accents going on. Well, that doesn't look too bad, does it? It's not horrible. Yep, when I get on Pandora Music, I tell you what, I have to go to Creedence. It's either Creedence Station or ABBA. And on those stations, they actually play pretty much most of what I listen to. Fleetwood Mac. I like Guess Who, believe it or not. I like The Who. I listen to some Rolling Stones. I don't listen to all of theirs, but some of them. That one doesn't look right. In fact, now, see what happened there? When I did that and just did a little push, it popped it right off. And that's why I'm saying the glue on this isn't quite as sticky as I would like. I would actually like for it to be a little more sticky. There we go. I think I got it down this time. All right, let me do a shaky shake. Maybe it'll turn over that way. Yay! Doing the flowers. All right, so we got B on that one, E on that one, D on that one, and C on that one. I don't see any more A's. Hey! Are you telling me we got done with the A's? Let's go to the B's. Ooh, big old pearls. Love them. So, I even like Cher. I mean, my goodness. Cute, cute, cute. I like these pearls. My husband doesn't know that I did some impersonations in the video recently. That was funny. All right, come on now. Nice. Come on, we got plenty to do. Let's get a move on. All right, do we have any more B's? Are we done with B's? We're done with B's. Awesome. We're going to C now. CC. Hey, hey, CC. We're actually going to put some C's right up here. Ooh. Oh, aren't those pretty? Now that life preserver there, that's a fashion statement. Huh? That's pretty. Very pretty. I don't even know if you were in frame. I hope you were. Huh, it ain't gonna work that way. Okay, we're gonna go over this way. There we go. Trying to get over here where I can do these C's. Do a shaky shake. Do the hippie shake. Just saying. A lot of my life is centered around music. Can you tell? I can't help but sing. I love to sing about the moon and the June and the spring. I love to sing. Get on there. Beautiful. Oh, shake it again. This one's got a tab on it. I think there's a way to take a tab off, but I don't have time to mess with it right now. Because we are on a time crunch right now, trying to get all these specials done. Okay, we got C done. C, wee, D. We got a beautiful marquee. We're going to go over here and do the butterfly. Hey, we're doing the butterfly. Do they have a dance called the butterfly? I know they got a swim stroke called the butterfly. Anybody been watching the Olympics? They were fun. Ooh. The only thing I really wanted to watch on the Olympics was the beach volleyball. Not regular volleyball, beach volleyball, because that involved sand. That was cool stuff. I watched one of the ones recently. It was Brazil against... Who was Brazil? Canada. They were playing Canada, and Canada was giving them a run for their money. From what I understand about Brazil, is they were winning everything. And I'm like, really? Because they seem to be losing. I'm like, I'm pulling for Brazil.
This is women's volleyball.
That was women's volleyball. Loved it so much. Yes, I loved women's beach volleyball. That's what we kind of watched. And, of course, I was looking at what they were wearing and looking at the difference between the girls. And I'm like, okay. I don't like very revealing things on women. I see an A that I missed. So we're going to get it out right now. Let me get it off here so it doesn't go crazy. All right, I'm going to put it right here real quick and grab it. There we go. Oh, that fish is cute. It's so cute. What else do I have? Is that all the D's? Is that all the D's? Got all the D's. Rock and roll. All right, I got done with that set. Now, let me go to the next. Hot dang. So all I got is E left. E. Ooh. These are a green marquee with an AB coating on it. Ooh. I'm saying ooh. I'm going to go right down here where you can't see me. Let me see if I can scoot it around. Here we go. Now it's up at the top frame there. What I'm going to do is go ahead and get these E's right here. E. Today's episode is brought to you by the letter E. E is for elegant. Elegant leaves. Elegant flowers. Come over here. Elephant. Uh-oh, I'm working with two on the same here. Don't do that. All right. Well, I'm over 30 minutes, but I'm going to bring that down just a little bit, I'm sure. Now, let's see. Come on, Ease. We're almost done, man. We're almost done. Oh, getting so close. I could taste it. Come to me. Thank you. Okay. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay. Guess what? Guess what? As I go out of focus, guess what? We are victorious. Okay, I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to take a look at it. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Y'all let me know. Let me bring this back. All right. So we've got our beautiful orange flip-flop, yellow flip-flop, green flip-flop, blue flip-flop, and pink flip-flop, and the surfboard with the flamingo and the palm trees and the birds and the flowers. Oh my goodness gracious. Look how sparkly and how pretty. That is gorgeous. Look at all that. This is a pendant. Would have to reach across from me to get the chain, but there's a silver chain that attaches to this with some lobster clasps, and we are going to be able to hang it up. But first, I'm going to have to actually seal it because I don't want any of these gems or crystals to come off. They're so gorgeous. I'm going to bring it up close. It's not going to focus because that's just the way my phone is. I'll even take it that way and let you look at it. Isn't that cool? That's a cool vantage point right there. Look at that. Ooh, I like that. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me put all this together. Thank you so much for coming to see me all week long. You guys are fantastic. I hope you know that, and I hope you know I love you and God loves you too. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that all notification bell. It'll alert you every time I put up a new video so you won't miss me. Go to Debbie Gets Crafty and give her some crafty love. I'd like for you to subscribe to her channel as well because she's fantastic. She's fantastic. I tell you now, she is. I'm not kidding you. Would I kid you? I kid you not. She's fantastic. She really is. Love her dearly. And we're trying to get her numbers up, up, up. So like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. I want you to remember that you should hug somebody every day and tell them that you love them because life is short, my friends. And the days are getting shorter. The older you get, your life passes you by. I'm telling you what, make something out of every day. Thank you so much. You mean the world to me. All right, guys, remember, everything's better with sweet tea. Get on New Craft Day and look for this item here. I'm going to have the description for it down below with the current pricing, and it's beautiful. It really is. If you like it, get on there. They've got other ones. I want you to get on there and see what you can find because these are fabulous. Take care of yourselves, and ta-ta for now.